In this video, I'm gonna show you how to set goals for 2022. If you watch to the end, I guarantee you're also gonna know how to achieve them. I bought a hotel at 25, and you don't just do that by luck. You have to start off with small deals and eventually get to big deals. I'm gonna walk you through my process. What would your perfect 2022 look like? I need you to think about that for a second. If you put down your cell phone, if you got up when your alarm actually went off, if you actually hit the gym every day and got in perfect shape, would you study hard enough for that 4.0 GPA? Would you actually read that book a day? Would you buy a couple extra properties? If your New Year's resolutions actually happen, how would your perfect 2022 look? Let's start off looking at that, because that's what our goal is going to be. We want to have a perfect 2022. And just like you wouldn't start a major remodel or building of a hotel without blueprints, you don't want to start your year without a plan. Okay, humor me for just a second. I need you to write out what your dream goals are. And yes, it's fine that they sound impossible. They may even sound stupid, but guess what? They're your dreams. This has two purposes. Like a business plan, you're identifying what you really want, what you want to get done, and what you need, and what the finish line is for you. And two, just writing down your goals gives your subconscious something to work towards. And I know that sounds a little new agey, and I know that sounds nuts, but you're never going to get out of the rat race until you identify what your cheese is. Now that we've identified our dreams, let's talk about measurable ways to actually get them done. Let's talk about performance goals. 98, 89, 100. Okay, so let's talk about measurable goals. Things that you can actually have control over to get to your dream goals. By the way, for every like this video gets, I'll do one push-up on New Year's. So let's try to get me to 1,000. I'll do it. I'll have to take breaks in between, but the likes are worth it. Okay, so the hard part now is going to be trying to figure out how to accomplish those dream goals with actionable, smaller goals. These are goals that you can measure. Okay, so my dream for the two hotels. I have to either figure out how to put aside $10,000 a month, or I need to make it a goal to network with people that want to buy hotels. So again, look at my Luca video for a couple ideas. Sometimes they might be just as simple as just actually pulling the trigger. For me, one of the bigger issues has been an apartment manager for the last couple of years. The big thing for me is letting go of control. Another one for me is travel, preferably with my family. I'm actually working on one contract that'll take me all around the United States. It'll be really fun for both the YouTube channel and for travel in general. Of course, the perfect body, easy day. Just do your 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, and a 1 mile run. You too can help me get the perfect body by liking and subscribing. Now, obviously, you should be breaking all this stuff down by month, by week, and even by day if you're the type of person that can do really well with a detailed type checklist. Or you can cheat like me and buy the new Show 15, and she'll remind you every day the things that you've forgotten to do, give you motivation. I got it for $40 after trading in my old Echo device. Link in the description below. Step 4 is going to be really simple. Give up something. What is taking up your time that you could be doing something else? If you're wanting to read at night, maybe you should turn off the TV. If your goal is to get in better shape, maybe instead of playing on your phone all night, you should get on the treadmill. Really simple, really easy step. Just get rid of something. Choose something that's taking up your time that is inhibiting your goals. If your goal is to spend more time with your family, what's keeping you from doing that? Figure out how to change it. Step 5 is really easy too. Step 5 is to have an accountability buddy.
What is that? Do exercise. Do exercise down in the basement.
Without routines, goals don't actually get done because they get forgotten about. If it's part of your day-to-day, it'll get done by itself. Okay, so let's recap. You're going from your dream goal to actually breaking that out into actionable goals. And then those goals are going to be broken into routines that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. And somewhere along the way, you're dropping the bad habits so you have time for these goals and these new routines. Well, that's all fine and dandy. You just actually have to do it. So I challenge you to list your goals in the comments below, and I'll hold you accountable. Maybe you guys could hold me accountable to actually finishing some of my goals. Oh, I almost forgot. Secret bonus number 6. So the way that I'm able to get into my mindset, the reason why I have always been able to make these outlandish dream goals into reality, I have what's called a Roman room. Or a mind palace, right? So I'll sit down and I'll think of all the things that should be there inside of my mind, and all things that I expect to see. For a hotel, maybe it's just a little Monopoly red hotel. Maybe I need a leather chair for my relaxing mind palace. Different things represent different things to me. And so I'll sit there and I'll think about that. And I'll think about what needs to be there. And that becomes part of who I am. I remember early on when my dad used to pay rent to our landlord. I said, why the heck aren't we the landlord? So I decided, well, I'll become the landlord. I don't want to be a landlord anymore. I actually really enjoyed traveling around and meeting all the fun billionaires. So maybe that's what I need to become. Anyhow, so that's how I figure it out. I identify what I actually want to be, or what it is that makes the most sense to me, and I add it to my mind palace. And at night when I'm trying to go to sleep, I'll sit there in my head, and I'll sit there and I'll think about the different things inside my mind palace, and it becomes who I am. It's extremely strange, and I get it if you're just going to ignore this part. It's just what I do, and it helps me think about it. Now, you guys don't actually have to go nuts and build out your mind palace like I did. I guess the slowdown and winter stuff is giving me some time to redecorate. But doing it in your head is what makes the most sense. Manifesting it in real life is kind of fun too, but you don't actually have to. It just helps. Little reminders, things that push you to get that extra hotel. Makes sense. Comment down below if you have a mind palace also, or if you think it's totally strange. Thanks. Be sure to like and subscribe. And you're welcome to now go through the entire last season before we were allowed to open up the hotel. I put it into a playlist. So it's now in order for those people that have asked me to do that for the last year or so. It's all in order. You can binge watch it if you want to. Thanks, guys. Good luck with your goals in 2022. And again, if you build it into a routine, you'll make it happen. You just got to actually write it down. That's 99% of it. Write it down. Put it in writing. Post it next to your desk. Is your lobby working for you? That calm, relaxing music that's playing ambiently in the background, that could be making you $50 a month. Citadel FM. If your lobby isn't paying for itself, don't you think it's time for you to sign up for Citadel FM? Link in the description below.